There's times in our lives when everything seems to be going south, where everything is difficult, where tragedies happen, but even more so where we're just felt, but even more so where we just feel hopeless. And that was the feeling of Martha and Mary. Jesus was their friend, Jesus was their friend, a close one in fact. So much so that when Lazarus got sick, they sent word, and it wasn't easy back then, that your friend is ill. And Jesus says, in this illness, the glory of God will be seen. Now sure, looking backwards now, we see what Jesus meant. But put yourself in the shoes of Martha and Mary. It was a tragedy for them. A person that could have maybe saved him didn't come. And when he does come, it's already 4 days after his death. They are hopeless. And as much as this gospel should get us into thinking about Easter, about what is to come next week with Palm Sunday and then the Holy Triduum and the Paschal Mystery, Jesus here shows us something else. Yes, he brings Lazarus back from the dead, but Lazarus, whether it was 30, 50, or 100 years later, he dies again and he is awaiting the final resurrection. So what Jesus does teach us is that in moments of hopelessness, the one that we're living out in many ways right now, we see where we stand in our prioritizing God. Because when times are good, it is somehow our human nature, but a temptation in that nature, to feel like we don't need God. Because we can be gods to ourselves because everything is going well. I plan my day and everything happens as I want it. I do a budget and then I can buy my car, my vacation. I am my little tiny God. But now that there's so much uncertainty, now that there's so much uncertainty, many of us are returning to God. And that's a good fruit that can come of this time, to remind us that we are just human. And our return to God could be a good fruit of it, only if we actually do it to the best. Because history has shown us that many times people fled to God when they felt hopeless. But when things returned back to a normal state, they returned back to forgetting about Him. The difference in it is to ask yourself, am I fearing right now just because of uncertainty? Or can I go a bit deeper and ask myself, what did I do 2-3 weeks ago when the churches were open? Was Mass my priority? Is speaking to God something that I do on an everyday basis? Because if so, then already I have that peace in my heart. A peace that not only it will be better, but that good can come out of this. And it does already. So brothers and sisters, let us take that lesson and let us put it into practice. God, in this special time of Lent, may I reorganize my priorities and put them in the right way, with you being first, and then my loved ones, starting with my family. And then He will point to what's next. God bless. Have a blessed Sunday. Keep healthy.